friends, it's Amanda here from Fun Hands-On Learning, and I am so excited to show you all of these activities that I have planned for preschool for the next 2 weeks. Now, some of these activities are Christmas themed because when I'm filming this, it is very early December, and so I've got some Christmas themed activities for the next 2 weeks before Christmas. So you're going to see that, and then you're going to see a few that are not Christmas themed that I'm kind of also throwing in there. All right, let's get started and let's show you what we've got. Okay, friends, this first activity works on counting. I made this activity back in 2017, I believe, and I made a handful of Christmas themed activities. I'll leave a link below in the description box, so you can go get these activities. Anything that you see here, I'll leave links below. So be sure to check out the description box if you're interested. But this activity, you need the mat that it comes with like this. I printed it out and I placed it in a little plastic sleeve, or you can laminate it. And then you need the cards that it comes with. I laminated all the different cards, show you what they kind of look like. There's reindeer, and there's a little girl with some candy canes, and a Santa, and so on. And you place those cards upside down, and then there are number cards. These are the Christmas Carol books with numbers on them. And then you need some kind of manipulative. Now, what I have here are just these little Christmas guys here. Like I have a snowman, and I have a reindeer, and I have a Santa, and things like that. You can use whatever you want. In the past, with some of my other children, I used erasers, like little Christmas erasers, some little ornaments you can use, whatever you have that will fit in the squares, okay? So what the children do is they first flip over a card. So he's going to flip over a card, and he's going to count how many pieces the character is holding. So this is a gingerbread man, and he has three little pieces of candy that he's holding. And then he has to use his objects to count out 3. So he's going to count 1, 2, 3 on his mat. And then the last step is he has to find the number 3. So he's got the quantity 3 that he made. Now he has to find the book for the number 3 and match it up. So he's got 3, 3, and 3. All right, and then you just keep going, and it goes all the way to 20. But for him, I only pulled out up through number 10 because he isn't counting past 10 yet. All right, so we're going to put those guys back, and then what he would do is he would flip over the next card. And the next card here is a little reindeer. And how many is the reindeer holding? Our reindeer up there is holding 4 ornaments. And so he's going to have to count out 4 of his little Christmas guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get the idea. Then he has to find the book with the number 4. So we will just continue on like this until we get through all of our different numbers, and we're going to be practicing counting to 10. Okay, friends, this next activity is going to work on vocabulary, but it can also work on alphabet matching. So this activity is actually called Play-Doh letter match activity. I made this many years ago, but I'm not going to use it with Play-Doh today. I'm going to completely change it up to work a little bit on vocabulary, and then I'm going to also show you how you could work on letters. Okay, so what I did is I matched up the cards that come in this activity. You're supposed to match it up. You're supposed to use magnetic letters and Play-Doh for this activity, but I totally scratched that. I'm going to use the cards, and instead of using Play-Doh and letters, I am going to use these alphabet locks. These come from Lakeshore Learning, and on each alphabet lock it has the letter on one side and it has a picture on the other side. Now, what am I doing that for? Well, I'm going to have him use these cards and match up the pictures to practice vocabulary. So that's what we're going to do first. So the first picture here is yo-yo, yo-yo, and I'm going to have him look. Let's find the yo-yo. Where's yo-yo? And he's going to find the yo-yo and have to place it on the card to match it up. So we're practicing some basic vocabulary. Now, the child that I plan on doing, well, actually I plan on doing this with my 2-year-old and my special needs child that is 4 now. And he knows all these words. However, he needs to work on the pronunciation of them. So He'll be working on pronouncing yo-yo, the sounds, after he matches it up. The other thing we can do is we can flip it over after he's matched up the picture, and we can say yo-yo. Yo-yo starts with Y, yo-yo. So he can practice his alphabet letter sounds as well. All right, so what we'll do is we'll just go through all of the cards just like that. So we'll be done with that one. Then we'll say umbrella, umbrella. Can you match umbrella? He has to find the umbrella, match it up. We'll practice saying the word umbrella, and then we'll also practice the letter. Umbrella starts with U, umbrella. All right, so we will just go through these. We'll do X-ray, he'll match it up. Let's see, this one is zebra, he'll match it up. Again, I just pulled out the ones that I had that would match. He'll match it up. We'll talk about zebra. Zebra, what letter does zebra start with? And he may even know. He might say Z, and then we'll flip it around and check and see if he's correct. So this will just be a fun, not only alphabet, but vocabulary activity, a matching activity. He'll match up sun, sun. What does sun start with? And he might say S. Hopefully he will. And we'll flip it around and we'll practice it that way. He is getting pretty good at his letters and understanding the sounds. So he may be able to recognize them without having to tell him. Now another thing I could do is I could flip them all. If he's displaying some really good alphabet matching skills, I could flip them over to the letter side, and then I could have him find the letters. So heart, heart, what does heart start with? Ha, ha. And maybe he'd be able to match up the H, and then we could flip it around and see that the hearts match. So just a fun way to use our little alphabet locks from Lakeshore Learning, and then use this activity. Now this activity I had originally made many years ago, and what you're supposed to do, which is a lot of fun as well, is you squish Play-Doh onto this circle here, and then you find the letter, like you use magnetic letters, and you find the letter and you stand up the letter in the Play-Doh to match the picture. You can kind of see it on here. You can see how I've got Play-Doh on there and I stood up the letter B next to the ball. So that's the original way to use these cards, but I like to change it up, and that way we can get, more than one activity out of a set of cards. So there you go. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below for this one. Okay, friends, this next activity is working on Christmas words. I have 2 sets of Christmas words that we're going to do. This is called Missing Sound Christmas Word Vocabulary Words. Again, I made this activity, I want to say 4 years ago. Let's see, 1987, maybe in 2016 or 2017. Anyways, I've had it for a while. And what we're going to do is I pulled out, there's 2 sets. So there are Christmas words that are more secular, and then there are Christmas words that work on the biblical story. We're going to do both. I'm going to show you the first set, and what it is that they're missing the beginning letter of the vocabulary words, and so that's what we're going to practice. We're going to match it up with some alphabet letters, and we're going to put in the missing letter. So I'm going to say Santa, Santa. Santa starts with S. Find the S. Now, if you are working with a student that needs to practice on finding the letter, then obviously don't tell them it starts with S. Say, Santa, Santa, what does Santa start with? And they'll find it. But for him, I'm going to probably say, Santa starts with S. You find S, he'll find his letter, and he'll place it in the missing box. Now, I am using a set of letters here. I think they're a Sesame Street set. If you watched, I have another video that I just explained a little bit more about this set, but it's just a set of letters, and you can use anything. You could use magnetic letters, you could use blocks that have letters on them, whatever you have that has letters on them. All right, so we're going to match it up, and then I have some erasers here, and if you take a look at the erasers, he's going to match up the Christmas eraser. So he's going to find the Santa, match up the Santa. So he finds his S and he matches up the Santa. All right, so we'll go on then. He'll find the next one, cane, cane, candy cane. Candy cane starts with C. So he has to find his C here, place it on, and then of course he's going to find his candy cane eraser, and match it up. Okay, so you don't have to have the eraser part. You could just work on the letters, and that's totally fine. You can work on the sounds. If you're working on the sounds, you could just say cane, find the missing letter, beginning sound in cane. And of course they would find the C. That would be good for, you know, maybe children who are a little bit more advanced in kindergarten age and so on. Okay, so this is just a whole set. You know, here's reindeer. Obviously he would match up the reindeer and find the R. You know, we've got gift. You can match up the gift here. And he would put a G in there. So this is the first set. The other set is a set that works on the biblical true meaning of Christmas. We are Christians, and so we want to be focusing on the true meaning of Christmas. So I have the biblical set here as well. And in this set, I have little pieces of these are little stickers. They're actually little foam stickers that I got from orientaltraining.com. And we're going to basically do the exact same thing. So, let me open this, take this out. And the first one is the angel Gabriel. And I'm going to probably talk a little bit about the story as we do this. And I'm going to say things like, the angel Gabriel announced Jesus' birth. Gabriel, the angel Gabriel. Gabriel starts with G. Can you find the G? He's going to find the G, and then he's also going to find the angel and match it up. So the angel Gabriel. All right, and we'll go on. You get the idea. We've got King, we've got Mary, so he's going to match up Mary, just like so, and he's going to find Mary and match up the picture as well. So that's what this activity is. We'll go through all of our different cards. We'll have a lot of fun with it. We've got manger, we've got Jesus, star. I may not have all of the pictures, but I have most of them. And so we'll match them up. Now here's another idea. If you do not have objects, say you don't have the erasers like I was showing you, or you don't have these stickers like I was showing you for them to match it up, you can print out 2 sets of the cards and then just cut out the picture. And what you can do then is you can have the little picture cards up here to match up. So that's another way. You don't have to have the little erasers or the stickers. You could just double up and print out 2 sets of these cards, and then I would just cut out the picture, and you could have your little pictures set there if you want to have them match up the pictures. Again, it's not, the activity itself is just made for finding the missing letter, but I always like to, I don't know, sometimes do a little bit more than what is there, and so that's another option. So if you're ever wanting to create something where they have to match up, just print out 2 sets and then cut out the pictures. Okay friends, this next activity is matching up zoo animals. We're working on zoo animal vocabulary. Now, you are probably wondering, if you can see this, why on earth I have Easter eggs here when it is December and it's Christmas time and I've been showing you Christmas activities. That is because I have found that Easter eggs are really, really great for any activity because they provide the element of surprise. So it has nothing to do with Christmas, but it does have to do with providing little ones surprise and excitement. So yeah, so that's why I have the eggs here, and I plan on using these eggs, you know, all throughout the year. I do that many times, so it has nothing to do with Easter. All right, this activity comes from my vocabulary for preschool curriculum. And it's a little book, and the kids match up the vocabulary. I think I showed you recently when we were practicing our farm vocabulary. This one practices zoo animals, as you can see. There are cards that they use to match up the zoo animals. So you talk about elephant, they look through their cards. Again, I would probably have these laid out so it wouldn't take them very long to find a card that would match, and then they match up elephant. Now, what we're going to do is, since you see these little eggs here, we are going to match up the cards, but to make it a little bit more interesting, I'm going to have him pick an egg, any egg, and he's going to pick an egg, and he's going to shake it, and then he gets to open it. What's in the egg? Open the egg. Okay, open the egg. We're going to open the egg, and It's a tiger! You found a tiger! And then he's going to flip through and find the page with the tiger. And he's going to place it on the tiger page. Tiger, you found the tiger! Very good. Look, there's tiger. And then he can go through his cards and find a tiger. I'm not going to give him all the cards. I'll give him a few to choose from, and he'll have to go ahead and find the tiger and place it on there. Okay? So, that's what we're going to do. I got these are little finger puppets. Okay? So after he opens them up and we talk about them. Oh, snake, snake, snake. Can you find the snake? He'll have to go through, find the page with the snake. You see a snake at the zoo. Snake. And then he can, after he finds the snake, then he can go ahead and look through his cards and find a snake and match it up. All right, now, once we've opened up many of them and done that, then I'm going to put them on my fingers. So we're going to place the animals on our fingers and we're going to talk about them. And snake, snake, I'm a snake. Tiger, tiger, I'm a tiger. Elephant, elephant, I'm an elephant. And we can talk about how we see them at the zoo and just play a little bit with them. So I love these little finger puppets and they all match up with my book here. This one is the lion. So he's going to open it up and match up the lion. I think it just, the eggs just add an element of fun. So the kids are just excited. What's in this one? Oh, it's the bird, bird. See a bird at the zoo? You see a lion at the zoo? And just having them put them on their finger. And you can, you know, talk about them. Where's the elephant? Hi, I'm elephant. Where's the lion? Hi, I'm a lion. So anyways, just really fun working on vocabulary. And I laminated the pieces that go with this activity. And then I used book rings to create the book. If you're interested, the last page has a list of all the words and all the animals that you can go through with them afterwards. Okay, friends, this activity is another one I made many, many years ago. It's Christmas alphabet upper and lowercase match. So what the kids are doing is they're matching upper and lowercase letters with these puzzles. So I'll show you with the A. They would match the upper and the lowercase A. And then each of the puzzles is Christmas themed. So this one has a candy cane on it. And over here off to the side, I just have a few little Christmas I have these little Christmas bendable guys, and then I also have a few little erasers here, so that way I would have one of every picture. So after he practices matching up his uppercase and lowercase A, he's going to find his picture, and he's going to match up his candy cane, and then also we can use alphabet letters, and we can match them up as well. So I have this set of alphabet letters here. These are from a puzzle. And I'm going to have him match up the letters. So he'll match up uppercase A and lowercase a. Okay? So then he will be done with that puzzle. And we go on to the next one. The letter B is a gift. So he would match up capital B and lowercase b. Again, you can lay out 3 or 4 puzzles at a time and then have them find the correct pieces. You can make it as difficult or as easy as you want. You could hand them the whole stack of puzzles and have them match them all up if, you know, on a big floor or something, if you have a child who's more gifted like that, or if you have a child that you need to do one at a time with your child, however you want to do it. If you have a group of students, you could give some students a few different puzzles to work on, however you want to do it. But anyways, so for this one, after he matches it up, he's going to find his gift. And then he's also going to find his puzzle piece letters. Magnetic letters also work great for this kind of an activity as well. So he's going to match those up. And we'll talk about this as a gift. Gift. And then he's got his letter B, capital and lowercase. We'll match up our capital and our lowercase c. And then we'll find our tree, Christmas tree. And we'll also match up our letters. You get the idea. Hi friends, the last activity that I have here today works on numbers and counting. So for this activity, I made this again a long time ago, and these are puzzles where they have to count. So they put the numbers in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They put the little strips together and it makes a picture. This one says, "For unto us a child is born." It's Christmas one. And then together with this picture, I have, again, some little finger puppets. There's baby Jesus, the 3 wise men, and Mary and Joseph. And so we can, again, use our little finger puppets and put them on and tell the little story, and also practice our counting 1 through 10. So I have this set. I have 4 of them here. I will, again, leave a link below to these. I made these, I think, 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, so we'll work on counting and we'll use our little puppets to recreate the story. And then we also have the cards that, you know, work on, I don't know if you can see that, there's like there's a 16 on there. This puzzle works on numbers all the way through 20. Then I also have over here 2 other sets of puzzles. This one works on numbers to 10. This one works on numbers to 20. And these ones make pictures of like Santa and elves and things. So we can do those ones as well on a different day. But so far I have this one set up with the manger scene, so we can talk about Christ's birth using our little finger puppets. Oh, if you're interested in finger puppets, I get them. I don't make any money off of this, so I'm just gonna tell you where I get them. I get them from Oriental Trading. And so, yep, I got all the little finger puppets, and then we're gonna do the puzzle and work on counting. So that is all set up. You just cut up the puzzle into the strips. You'll see when you print it out, there are little lines. And again, I made these puzzles a long time ago, so I've had them. I haven't printed them in years, but I'm pretty sure there will be lines on there when you print them out. All right, that is the last activity that I have here to show you guys for the next week or 2, and I'm excited to get going on some of these activities with my three of my kiddos right now are working on these kind of things. So, all right, I hope this was inspiring to you, and I hope you stay tuned and watch more of my videos on my channel. We'll see you next time. Bye.